Welcome back, everybody. This is Mustafa Ahmed. So today we're going to discuss what potentially might be the trigger for World War III. This is very serious topic, very serious matter, and I do not say this out of a joking way or just for fun or entertainment. This is seriously a threat that's potentially at our doorstep, and as Muslims, we really need to be aware what's going on around us. Most of us are really asleep and not paying attention to the actual situation that's surrounding the Muslim Ummah. So, with that being said, what can possibly be that trigger? What could possibly be the war of civilizations, the war of all wars, the Armageddon? What is that? What is that thing? What in the hadith and the narration did our Prophet ﷺ warn us that potentially could happen? All right, and it is very important to say that Islamic eschatology is at the utmost importance at our given time, because the Prophet ﷺ said that me and the hour has come like this, and he showed two fingers, and he said this and the hour are this close. So, and that's 1400 years ago, almost 1500 years ago. So we are at the final stretch. So I just want to show you a quick video, and in this video I'll explain exactly my points. So let's see. Okay, in this video, if you're looking at so we know that the Euphrates River and a lot of rivers are drying up almost completely, and so much so that this happened in 2020, so pay attention to this. In 2020, look at the river, and even at this point the river has dried up significantly and has receded, right? I'm going to speed this up a little bit to get to the other videos. So pay close attention to this masjid right here. Okay, you see the river even revealed a lot of things. Now this is 2021, and look at it now, almost completely dried up. And guys, we are in 2022, so this is drastic. So why do I bring this up? What is so significant about this? The Prophet ﷺ said, narrated by Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu, said that the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the hour will not come to pass before the Euphrates River dries up and unveils a mountain of gold, for which people will fight. 99 out of 100 will die in this fighting, and every man amongst them will say, perhaps I may be the only one remaining alive. Another narration says that the time is near when the Euphrates River will dry up and unveil a treasure of gold. Whosoever may be alive at that time should not take anything of it. And also, he says that the last hour will not come unless the Euphrates River will uncover a treasure of gold. So who finds it should not take anything of it. With that being said, it is very serious, right, to understand that the attrition rate of finding this gold is 99%, right? What other war has the attrition rate has been 99%? What other drastic coming has killed so many people, right? So could this potentially be that trigger of World War III? And we always say Allahu Alam, we don't know, but most scholars of our generation have agreed that almost every of the minor signs have been fulfilled. Therefore, we are at the cusp of the major signs. And the Prophet said, when one of the major signs starts coming to pass, all of the major signs will start coming to pass, as if they were beads on a necklace. One after another will start falling, right? So we see that now the Euphrates River, not only the Euphrates River, many rivers in America, many rivers in China also drying up all around the world. Even so much so that the North Pole itself has broken, the ice has been broken, that Russia is even considering using a different boat and different passageways that were never available before because it was frozen up. The rivers were all frozen up in the North Pole. So we know that the Prophet said this, and we know that the Prophet, whenever he says something, he's Sadiq al-Amin, right? He's the trustworthy. He's the honest and trustworthy. So if he said that a certain prophecy will come to pass, indeed it shall come to pass. So we have no doubt about it. Now I wanted, as a Muslim Ummah, I wanted to focus on something very important. There's a man named Muhammad Qasim bin Abdul Karim that Allah has really blessed him with a lot of dreams, true dreams, right? And the Prophet has come to him many times in his dream. So by the way, this man is a Sayyid, so he's from the lineage of the Prophet ﷺ. And with that being said, he had a lot of dreams pertaining that certain events are going to happen. One specifically event is at the fall of Turkey. And why is Turkey so significant? Turkey is significant because it has the Euphrates River in it, and also Syria and as well as Iraq. So Allahu Alam, if the Euphrates River is the amount of gold is going to be discovered in Turkey.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. On September 22nd, 2017, I saw that every country had its own building. The greater the country, the larger its building. The United States had the largest building, and Russia had the second largest building. Muslim countries had white minarets instead of buildings, and I saw only 3 of them. 2 of the 3 minarets were close together, and the 3rd minaret was far away. The first minaret had a flag of Turkey, and was larger than the other 2 minarets. The minaret next to it had a flag of Saudi Arabia, and the minaret far away had a flag of Pakistan. Along with the 3rd minaret were 2 buildings that had flags of China and India. Then I saw non-Muslim leaders devising a plan. They said to one another that, we are the ones with the best buildings, and we give freedom, but the Muslims have minarets, and they believe in one God named Allah, and they don't worship our lords. Those minarets are destroying the peace and beauty of the world. If we destroy those 3 minarets, then our lofty buildings will remain, and then Islam will be completely destroyed. And after that, the whole world will be on the same page, and Muslims will accept our lords. And if not, then we will kill them, and we will rule the entire world, and do whatever we want. After hearing this treacherous plan, I became shocked and concerned. Then I saw that the disbelievers destroyed the minaret of Turkey from the base, and it started to fall over, and the people of Turkey were oblivious to this catastrophe. The building of Russia was right next to Turkey. When they saw Turkey falling, they saved it by catching it with their ropes. Russia only did this because they saw a personal gain, and no one in Turkey did anything to save their minaret. Then the evil forces started breaking the ropes of Russia, and then marched towards the second minaret. In so much shock, I said to myself that the evil forces worked so much on their plan, and we Muslims are still deep asleep. We aren't doing anything to save the 3 minarets, and we aren't doing anything to save Islam either. And if the first minaret was destroyed, then the second wouldn't be safe either. Then the 3rd minaret will be left all alone, by itself. So how can the 3rd minaret possibly fight off hundreds of buildings all by itself? And the dream ends there.
So this is a warning, a wake-up call for the Muslims, if anybody is paying attention. So with that being said, I personally, analyzing these dreams, analyzing the geopolitical situation around the whole world, it's not looking good, and we know that certain events are going to happen to unfold before the final battle, the final Armageddon, right? For this is specifically for the Muslims. Guys, pay attention to the dreams of Muhammad Qasim and Abdul Kareem. Many of them has come to pass. Many of them are coming to pass. I'm going to show you another one of Turkey that has come to pass already, and even within this week as I speak, right, the flood of that's in Pakistan and the Afghanistan Taliban regime stating that Pakistan allowed the US to use their airspace is word for word exactly said in the dream. So with that being said, I'm going to close the video with something very special that already has happened, and I think it's I'll make a comment after the video, inshallah. And if you haven't done so and subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, because we talk about end time stuff, so stay up with it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In a dream on February 28, 2017, I saw the president of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, speaking to a huge crowd. He said, "People of Turkey, we will make the Ottoman Empire again, and all these powers that I have been getting are also a part of it, and now we will regain the lost status of the Muslims." After addressing the crowd, then Erdogan sat in his seat again. He had a smile that was filled with so much pride. It made me feel that with this much power, he would claim to be the Mahdi, but Allah knows best. Then I saw prominent figures of the disbelievers becoming angry when they saw this, and they said, "This man is very dangerous. After getting this much power, he will be able to do anything, and his plans are dangerous as well. And if he wants to be like the Ottoman Empire, then he will be even more dangerous." Another person then exclaimed, "He should be stopped at any cost. He has already started his mission, and he is conquering Syria." Another person remarked, "He might become a very strong leader from the Muslims. No matter what happens, we have to stop him from getting more power. Otherwise, this will become a big problem for us. We have to pave the way for the Messiah." Then I saw Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam pacing back and forth in extreme concern. This made me feel like something horrible will happen very soon. And the dream ended there.
So guys, consider subscribing. We're gonna keep talking about these videos. We're gonna keep talking about these dreams. We're gonna keep talking about end time prophecies. This is a blessing for us Muslims as well as a warning. So pay attention. Inshallah, I'm trying to get this message out to as many people as possible before the events start unfolding. Right, and as we see, the events are unfolding really, really fast now. So with that, I will say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.